Welcome to the Where's Buffy podcast, where we're built for comfort and not for speed. Hashtag shooting the five.
I got this two times caffeine shit. This shit like black tar heroin, yo.
Nah, I don't know why you know what black tar heroin looks like. However, yeah, it's the Where's Buffy podcast where we're built for comfort
and not for speed, you old. You saw the heroin. You looked at it. You decided that I'm not going to snort it. I'm going to put it on my teeth to see if it's real. You was a nasty bitch, and I remember you. And if you're watching, you know who you are, bitch. I seen a nigga do that for real. Like take heroin and put it on his teeth.
Like you know who you are.
Like coke, right?
Like coke. Nah, I got a toothache, baby. I got a toothache. I didn't know really niggas go out and cop a hot bag if they got a toothache instead of going to the
BC. Instead of getting the BC.
Like it was a lady at work. I was like, sweetheart, that's why most of your dentures gone. Like, you know, she's like, nah, baby, I ain't got no insurance, but get your little bag.
Jeez. Damn.
And she said it so casually. I guess
a lot of shit gonna go away. First of all, your dignity, nigga.
You never met a dope fiend with dignity.
Self-respect gonna go away.
Damn. It's like that's like the chicken and the egg, yo. Like what came first, the cavity or the coke, yo? Like you feel me? Like it's like cyclical and shit.
I think cavities come before coke.
I don't know. Sometimes the coke causes the cavities.
Yo, it was like,
they get exacerbated.
Then it's the lack of cash for the coke. Once you stop spending your money on anything else, you ain't buying no toothpaste. Now I got to get a high. Yeah. Oh, we're starting on such a high note. It's gonna be one of those bars. I am IlFam790, your social media choice, aka the Answer the Podcast, aka Captain Bro Albano, aka Brew Diamond Phillips, aka Thinky the Dragon Steamboat, aka Pasha and God's favorite podcaster. I'm here to podcast Chew Bubblegum, and I'm all out of Dente Nice and my tag team partner.
It's your boy Fat Boy Dizz, aka Dizzy from B More, aka Dizz DeJourno, the most finger waviest. It's not DeJourno's the pain. It's Johnny Cochran. If the glove don't fit, I will not hit. I'm not a normal nigga. I smoke cigars. I use rubbers, and sometimes I make French toast with just eggs, no cinnamon. And to my right.
Weird. Do you have a right?
That's egg
or to your left?
Nigga, that ain't even.
Nigga, speak your piece.
What's up, everybody? It's the most diabolical and meanest screenwriting genius. It is Lady London, a.k.a. London, a.k.a. LK, a.k.a. I am not doing any AKAs until the world gets back into...
You just did
four. It's an AKA strike and shit? Dang.
I'm on AKA strike, yes.
AKA elbow deep.
Damn.
I need the world to get right again. It's crazy. I'm discombobulated.
It's your boy Bradley Bad Boy, aka Bruce Westbrook, aka Veggie Mill, aka Miss 51 Pounds Down Accountant, aka Kimbo Christ. You can call me balls deep and shit, you feel me? And I'm out here in the clouds. You know what I mean? What's happening with y'all?
Outstanding. Outstanding. Nigga said balls deep, huh? You wildin' wild today.
Deep.
You trying to go balls deep, huh?
You trying to have sex with a noisy creeper. Oh, shit. That nigga is a noisy creep, yo. Man, you cannot jerk off the Wesley Pipes and shit, yo.
That's fair.
Oh, yeah.
That's fair.
Yo, we off that, yo. That was last week, yo.
That was my bad.
You bring it up.
Hey, listen. Well, yo, when the nigga did the top Wesley Pipes quotes on Tax Stone's podcast, my nigga, you know what I mean? I cried because first of all, if you heard Tax before, his like that monotone and him quoting the wild stuff, you know what I'm saying?
just reading it like real deadpan and shit, like no emotion at all.
Yeah.
This nigga said, take one of my balls this way and the other one. Look, some shit like,
take my,
he was saying, like,
you pull my dick this way, pull my balls that way, pull them shits.
Right there.
Pull them shits. It was Jasmine Cashmere, and I can't think of the other girl.
Reach back there. It ain't even all in there.
Yo. You got the porn archives, nigga. Fuck is
oh, nigga, that was nigga. I've seen that, yo, nigga. That was hilarious, nigga.
You ain't see that shit.
I did see that shit. It's Jasmine Cashmere, Wesley Pipes, and another chick.
You got it in the
Divine.
memory
You
bank.
seen it, but
Memory bank.
Monet Divine.
But yeah.
Pull them shits.
Oh man, nigga said, do my joint like you putting a drive by or something. He said,
yeah, that's one out. Yeah,
spit on my shit like you doing.
Word to mother, man.
That nigga is wild, dog.
That's 100%, man. That is 100%. I guess we'll start this week. The way we usually start about this time, man. The good, the bad, the ugly. I can start with good, man. My youngest sister. Shout out to Trina. My youngest sister is graduating high school.
Congrats.
Clap for her.
It is virtual. You know what I'm saying?
That's good, man.
So we're gonna do a little something for her, you know what I mean? And
Dope.
That's what it is, man. That's the good this week. Anybody else have something good?
The good things that I've been seeing that I've been excited about is a lot of the positives from the protests. So it's been a lot of movement on a lot of things the past couple of days. So there's a whole Black Lives Matter painting and renaming of streets going on in DC. So that was pretty dope to see.
I would say niggas got together and really shut down a whole business yesterday. Shout out to the people who went out there and protested in front of Vince's Crab House. Nigga, you do some racist shit. This is the wrong days to do racist shit. It's too much digital.
I'm telling you, the niggas.
We got a racist patrol out now, yo.
When niggas from Jimmy's and goddamn Papas and all them niggas, they have. I'm sure they've hired scrubbers for their for their goddamn accounts at this point. I've been telling my Papa's story forever. And
I heard about Jimmy's. I didn't hear about Pop. What did they do?
I heard about Jimmy's too.
So no. The Papa's joint was my personal story. Is me and my mom. My mom had like a minor surgery or whatever, so she couldn't eat the day before. So after we got out, she was like, "I want something good. Like go to Papa's, get that seafood club. It's a jump." You know what I'm saying? And so that's what we did. We went over there. One over to the highway.
Okay.
And we went over there, and we get there, and it's a big van out there, out front, like in the parking lot, and it's like WREP or something, maybe WGOP, something that was somewhat obvious, right? And I'll never forget this because this was the day that Freddie Gray's people had got that money from the state. This is that day or the next day. And so we get into the spot and we're sitting, and the whole it's an early time of the day and it's the middle of the week. So I'm not expecting it to be crowded, but the whole one half of the restaurant looked like a Friday night. And then we hear like niggas on a microphone. Apparently the good folks over at Papa's had the folks from a Maryland conservative radio station hosted their event, and they were letting people, bug out. Like they were passing the mics, and the lady was like, "I hate Freddie Gray." Like, oh,
whoa!
I wish we hadn't ordered this food at this point, because I'm like, how do we get to the Klan meeting on the middle of a Wednesday? Like, you know what I'm saying? And all right, it was Glen Burnie, so okay, but in public, like I didn't know niggas had, you know what I'm saying? And then at the end, because you vet people that, you know what I'm saying, are using your business to a point. But eventually, sometimes there's going to be people that kind of go against maybe what your personal message is if you are a business. However, at the end of said meeting, the owner of Papa's comes on and is like, listen, I love you guys. You know what I'm saying? You guys are free to use my venue whenever you need be. You know what I'm saying? And thank y'all, man. And I will always be down with whatever that like Maryland conservative radio station was. And that was the last time I ate at Papa's, and that might have been 10 years ago at this point.
Good for you, man.
Wow, I've never heard that story. That's crazy.
Good for you for
2015, 2014.
For saying fuck that shit.
Okay.
Yo, I want to say another good thing, yo. People are protesting all over the world. That's a refreshing thing to see that this has reached so many parts of the world. I have my reasons why I think it's happening, but I will not be conspiracy Brock on this podcast. But I do think it's beautiful to see black people all over the goddamn globe saying, you know, we tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's a dope thing to see, man.
Yeah. And speaking to the bad, you brought up Vince's Crab Shack. That turned a little bit ugly. Niggas got spit on out there, and
man.
Niggas started to wild out a little bit, and I'm like, they
spit on who though? Like
they spit on Vince?
Nah, they spit on some black chick that was inside. I guess they pulled her inside.
She was in there cooning like a motherfucker.
Yeah, she was in there trying to get an apology and tell them how to make it right and all that stuff.
Yeah, it looked like the whole thing started getting a little past peaceful.
Shout out to April Watts. We gotta get her on the program, man. She about to run for office or something. She been out in the streets these last couple weeks, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot her a message this week. Cause you know that's your man's people.
I do know. I know.
I'm gonna ask y'all off air.
Yeah, we'll tell you off air.
Yeah, we'll definitely. a purple dress.
Purple dress.
All right.
Just hang it up on the wall.
Oh man.
I kind of got what y'all talking about. Okay.
Yeah, 100%, man. And I guess, was there anything really, really ugly this week?
Our president, but that's every week, so.
This nigga literally went.
I don't know, I'm entertained at this point.
Nigga hid in a fucking bunker and turned the lights off like he was hiding from trick-or-treaters.
Then he was like, I wasn't hiding. I wasn't screaming. I wasn't screaming. I was whistling. Whistling. You was whistling. Willie, please come get these niggas off of me. Yeah.
Yo, what I want to say, I don't want to take away from none of the, us feeling good about him hiding the bunker and shit. But the good thing about that is that that's the Secret Service's call to put him in the bunker and shit. That's not him literally, I just need to go to the bunker and shit. They like, yo, you want some bullshit? Sit. They put him in timeout.
You think that's what it was?
That's what it is.
So
huh? You think that's what it was? Or you think it was them like?
No, that's literally what it is. Like he doesn't have to do that. They like they put him in that. They put him down there and shit.
They should do that shit more often.
I wasn't scared. I was not scared of the niggas outside. I went down there to inspect things.
To inspect the bunker.
I just wanted to go check everything out.
He loves the blacks.
I'm not scared of you African Americans. You're my African Americans.
The blacks.
Yo, have you noticed that? And I guess we'll get into it, but like a lot of these statements that we're getting from a lot of these companies, you are hearing the term African American less and less, and people actually saying black. We'll get into that in a second, man.
I like that though.
No, I like that a lot, and it kind of proves a little bit. Is broccoli frozen? Is broccoli? Broccoli, you with us? No, that's frozen broccoli.
That nigga's frozen broccoli is hilarious. Broccoli.
That might be the name of the episode.
That's what happens when you rub it on your teeth.
Frozen broccoli with the cheese.
Yo, hold on. Y'all niggas was froze to me. I was like, why y'all ain't saying nothing?
Yo, all right, man. Before we get into all that, man, we are definitely gonna do a deep dive into everything we've kind of really witnessed this weekend. But before that, man, we're gonna start with some of our usual, and it's gonna take us to our favorite segment, the release.
Ha! Gotta come.
Nigga.
Like that nigga with that bow and arrows right there.
Has anybody seen that? I don't know. I've never seen the whole flick, but it's a clip out there where this nigga be fucking this white girl. He like, oh God!
Yo.
That's hilarious, yo.
I want to know. I'm gonna be honest.
Yo,
I'm gonna be honest. I want to know how that felt because it looked like if nigga.
Yo, that's like you know what I'm saying, like on some heroin type shit. You're like, you probably don't really want that type of feeling because it's gonna fuck up your life, yo. I seen the nigga in the amateur shit, yo. This nigga sound like he was about to cry, nigga.
That's who we talking about. This is who we talking about.
It was a black nigga.
Because it was like it was a white girl, but it was a nigga.
The white girl and him.
He was screaming.
Your soul gone, nigga. Your soul
gone.
Over.
I did, nigga. Need one of them.
Yo, that shit was hilarious.
Yo, that nigga, yo, I'm definitely finding that clip for the extras this week.
Yo, that's you know what, baby, I ain't never coming home again, yo. That's right. Like all of that.
Like it was so dramatic that in my mind I created a narrative. Like homeboy just came home from jail. And she was like, well, I'm nasty, so I'll just do anything. Or maybe he was writing her the whole time she was in there, and she wasn't lying about the stuff she was saying in them letters. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what geeked me out the most is that she's laughing at him.
Definitely
she's
chuckling.
Like, got one.
Definitely chuckling.
Got one.
Yo,
got him.
If she was still fertile, that nigga definitely sunk her battleship.
Knocked that uterus out of line.
All right, man. The releases segment, we put y'all on to something dope that came out this week. Brother Dizz, what you got?
So my release is Be Water. The 30 for 30 for Bruce Lee is coming out tonight on ESPN, man. I'm looking forward to that. Man.
Them niggas them ESPN niggas try to take, they knew what they was doing. They try to take Sunday night, son.
They don't have no content.
but they
drop it all.
They're adapting well, though. They're bringing out all of the biggest icons and shit. And here you go, niggas. We got all of this stuff. Here you go. Watch.
So what it was is that, like, especially that Mike shit, that shit wasn't even done. A lot of this shit is like rushed. They like, fuck it, we got to put something on this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What else we gonna do?
Was last week the Lance Armstrong?
Was it last week or 2 weeks ago?
I thought it was 2 parts.
Oh, okay. I haven't been watching it. I'm not even gonna front.
Yeah, I didn't watch.
They hustling icons and shit. They hustling icons, yo.
Oh, for sure. If
it work, it work. We gonna start. Watch. They gonna start playing that Mike Tyson comeback. 30 for 30.
I'll be watching that.
I want to see that.
Yes, nigga, sir. Mike. Have y'all seen Mike?
He ripped.
Yeah, yo.
Mike is ripped.
Mike is in wrestling right now. Mike has been working with AEW. He's been on the show a couple of weeks. He was on their pay-per-view 2 weeks ago. Nigga came in there, ripped his shirt off. I think that's all he came to do. The nigga he looked like a kid in the candy store the whole time he was there too. He was giggling. One time they caught the nigga. They shouldn't have, the cameraman, they knew. So they don't know what they're doing all the way. They caught the nigga yawning in the corner. I was like, oh, who booked that? Like, nah, don't do that.
Right.
But yeah, Mike out shit. Brother Brock, what you got?
I got Run the Jewels 4. Run the Jewels 4 is actually pretty good music to ride to and protest to. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do that. A highlight track that I really loved is Greg Nice. It's a Greg Nice sample, you feel me? But they say Greg Nice is featured on it. He doesn't actually rap, whatever. There is also another highlight track for me. 2 Chainz. The song that 2 Chainz is on. I'm not highlighting 2 Chainz. Killer Mike does goddamn the what's the Summer Lumma Demon Lumma flow and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
He does that supersonic, or whatever them niggas is.
The supersonic flow, and he does it for a good 12 bars. You know what I mean? Same way Eminem did that shit before too, but it was a lot more understandable with Killer Mike, and he's saying a lot more potent things. And you know, it's everything in that album is speaking to what we're doing right now. I don't know if it was like choreographed or what, but it's a great, you know, it's a great listen. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man. I hadn't made it to that. Well, what you got, sister? Okay.
So I'm going a little bit on the lighter side. Netflix dropped the final season of 13 Reasons Why. If you've watched it over the past few years, you know this is the finale. It's going to tie everything up. It's okay. It's not what you would expect for a final season, but it was pretty good.
Are they on the like the third season? That's the one with like season. Okay, that's the one where that girl committed suicide the first season, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I actually like that one, but I didn't jump back into it. Yeah. Okay.
That's what's up. So if you watched the show last week, my release was the Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist Project Alfredo. Well, this week on the website for their merch, they dropped the Justice Tee, which is it's a bar from the one joint in the record where he says my execution might be televised, and so he Freddie Gibbs dropped the tee. It's called the Justice Tee. 100% all profits from the T-shirt will be donated and split evenly between the families of Ahmaud Arbery, George Floyd, and Breonna Taylor. I just got my shipping confirmation yesterday.
I like
mine
that.
is on the way. I'm excited. I can't wait to wear that to work. Yo, sidebar, the chick Molly from Insecure, I can't think of her name, but she dropped her stand-up on HBO last night. It was definitely some chuckles on that. It was funny. Shout out to her. It was done dope. Like it's a lot of stuff is more cinematic when you see these stand-ups now, because you get like they'll do the jokes and then they'll cut away to like, you know what
Real
I'm saying?
life stuff.
Right.
It's a production more so than just like
just a straight on stage. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, I think you got to do that for somebody that's not an actual vetted stand-up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Dave
especially if you're gonna get right. You definitely needs no special effects. But yeah, you're right. Somebody that you want to kind of tell their story and get you to buy into them. Because the majority of what they showed was like stuff with her and her family. She's originally Nigerian. She's Nigerian or whatever. And I think she's Nigerian. I think that's what
she's Nigerian.
She's Nigerian.
And she was like I guess her parents split time between like they half the time they live in Nigeria and then half the time they live in Laurel.
Must be nice.
And she actually was shouting out Laurel and talking about Laurel Mall and all that, which I thought was really interesting.
Is that why they had them PG girls in that episode?
I don't watch Insecure.
Okay.
Why?
Well, but you know, what's
it's a good show.
Too.
Don't do that. It's a good show.
You know, Issa is from Maryland too.
Is she? I thought she was from Cali.
I thought she was from Cali.
No, she lived in Maryland. She's from Maryland and Cali.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought
she lived in Maryland. Yeah, check it out.
Where, like in the area?
Probably out the
like, yeah. But
is she from Baltimore, like the Braxton?
No. She's from the.
Nah,
she's from there.
She's from the DMV.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair enough, man. Yeah, go check out all those things, man. I think the website for the Freddie Gibbs tee is alfredo.restaurant.
Man, yo, the other merch they got too was hard as shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know if it ran out yet. I want that shit. I ain't never want nobody's merch before.
That long sleeve tee is crazy.
Potomac.
Who? Issa. Yeah.
Her father's an African doctor.
She's from Senegal. People from Senegal.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. You got that bread.
Huh. Fair enough. Where they can split time between Laurel and got that.
No, that's
no. I think her pops is something like that too. Like, nigga, there's a scene on there where they're talking to her parents, and like she went grocery shopping for her mother, and she, I think her mother was surprised that she did the shopping, but then she forgot like romaine lettuce. However, at the end of giving her groceries, she had another bag, and she had like a Louis V bag as a gift. So she looked at the Louis V bag and was like, "Oh, this is nice," and all this, and then, but you forgot the lettuce. I was like, "Dang!" Mom, I was like, "Mom's been planning for this camera, but she meant that she needed that lettuce."
Right.
Yeah. what I will say about that show, yo, I watched it like for the first 2 seasons or whatever. It's definitely aspirational more so than it is like a real depiction of how Black people are and shit.
It gets better as the seasons progress. I hated it. I hated the first season. I didn't like it. I actually started at the second season, and it actually gets better. This season is the best season. It's actually a more realistic view as people are growing up. So I'm. It's not just a female show. Dudes watch it too.
No, I've been watching.
Oh no, I've definitely seen niggas talking about they Lawrence Hobb and all that. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means. However, I've definitely seen niggas on my timeline like, yo, these niggas. Yo, shout out to Black Sports 980. Them niggas do a full recap every week.
I can't get into
the shit. I watch the shit, but you know what I'm saying? I watch the shit. I'm just saying that, forget it. There you go. We'll talk another time about that shit. Let's go, man.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I started when it came out, and then I think some other show was coming on Sunday nights, and I started watching something else. And so, once I got left in the dust, because those are both HBO.
But HBO, yeah.
Yeah, but I definitely got lost in the shuffle, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna catch up. That's gonna take us into this week's Who Won the Record, man. It's gonna send us down that road. Brother Dizz, you want to introduce the record?
This week's record is the NWA titular classic. Fuck the Police.
Coming straight from the underground, nigga.
Brother Dizz, who won the record?
Oh, Ice Cube. You know, Cube won that shit. Like, you remember his shit. Yeah, no nigga got it bad because Brown. Like, yo, yeah. So Cube won that shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brock?
Oh, I got Cube. That's my birthday brother. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like,
hey, nobody's gonna say Easy.
No,
I was gonna say
somebody else wrote Easy Records. Ice Cube wrote that shit.
Or Lorenzo.
Rolling in the Benzo.
I don't know why Lorenzo sounds like an 80s drug dealer to me. Like, I don't know.
It is.
That's because Lorenzo was an 80s drug dealer.
That's absolutely what it is.
Nigga got like a Nugget watch, and they got a Nugget watch. He got the
BBS's.
You know any Lorenzos now?
One of my pops' homeboys.
In the 80s, he was an 80s drug dealer, right?
He was a musician. I can't speak for what else.
Musicians is drug dealers too.
Or users. We don't, you know what I mean? It's one of the sides. Anyway, shout out to Lorenzo. First nigga I knew with an Xbox. I'm like, nigga, what you know with an Xbox?
Oh, I know one Lorenzo that I went to school with.
In the
Lorenzo?
Don't.
His name was Lorenzo. Okay, all right. Cool.
Lorenzo.
He does not count. We should not mention his name because there's only one nigga with that name.
Rolling in the Benzo.
Yo. But yeah, nope. Alonzo is. I don't know.
Anybody with those that L and Zoe in it is
nigga so drugs.
But definitely a Nugget watch. Some real crispy jorts. But he always wore a low with it though, a low with the button on it. You know what I'm saying?
That's clean though, yo. That's real clean.
No. This is and some crispies.
That's real clean. Yo.
Not even jorts though, yo. Like those
jorts.
What's the that rayon shorts and them old niggas used to wear shit.
Oh, the Oakley Jones.
So did he have an Air Max on and shit? Did he have an Air Max on?
Yeah.
What he had on?
Something crispy, some 90s.
Some New Balance.
Yeah, that's a Baltimore DC shit. You know what I'm saying?
Can I mean, what are y'all views on that Baltimore DC New Balance argument?
I'm gonna say my personal experience. Like my personal experience.
Let me say this before you say that, yo.
Go ahead.
Because that shit is like Palestine and the Jews, yo. Like, come on, yo. I want to hear what you guys say, yo. But so been fighting forever about that, yo.
It's crazy because my first experience with New Balance was my grandfather wearing them as orthopedic shoes. So I'm assuming it's a DC thing first, and then in the prisons and all of that, then it kind of got popping in Baltimore because you know they share fashion, what I mean, in the prison and shit. But like, I think that's a DC shit first, but I don't know. I wasn't in the streets like that, so maybe niggas in Baltimore did have them in the '80s too. So
yo, that's the same thing with Nike boots, yo.
That was them first.
Nah, I mean, it's just I thought Nike boots was the opposite. I think Nike boots and New Balance traveled that same way.
Right.
Like
prison.
Listen, I'm located.
but who was first though? So who was first?
New Balance. Now Nike boots.
New Balance and Nike boots. Like,
Nike boots was Baltimore.
Yeah.
Okay. New Balance was
real?
DC.
You think so?
DC.
New Balance was DC.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, but guess what? You got Wale made a whole Nike boot song.
That's true.
Oh, I mean, they got popular, but yeah, just niggas had it first.
But is Wale DC?
Sort of.
Oh.
I mean, might as well. I mean, why not?
She's shaking the table. She's shaking the table.
You know how many niggas is from a county that claim Baltimore? Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, one of the most that nigga, his name, what is his name?
Tay-Rock.
He date Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock. But what's the nigga that's dating T.I.'s daughter? What's his name? Tall, light-skinned nigga.
I don't pay attention. I don't pay attention to that shit.
Anyway, that
T.I. still be checking his daughter Carfax.
I hope not. You need to chill.
Yeah. he checking that the 95 tunnel, nigga. Yeah, he in the
he checking the oil?
Yeah. You checking the oil, bitch. Yeah.
How many niggas has been in your daughter? The whole Wakanda. Anyway,
this is Wakanda.
I hate him for that. Yo, I like T.I. as a person, but I hated him for that shit. That was
so irritating.
Oh my god, yo! It's Wakanda. Shut the fuck up, clown.
Yeah, it was phony. I ain't gonna lie. It was definitely phony.
I ain't like that shit.
Really quick, brother.
Fuck what you do, T.I.
And I almost wish you would have called this good in your when we were doing the good, bad, and ugly. But you had an interesting story this week, didn't you?
Not so interesting.
Do tell.
No, so I sometimes I be in the Twitter sphere, you know what I mean, sharing my little whatevers and liking and retweeting. So this chick put like send a black man $20 a day for lunch. And then she was like, put your cash apps down there. So it was like 2,000 comments on this shit. So I just was like, cash app, blah blah blah. And all of a sudden I hear that unrefutable sound. What the fuck is that?
You got your $20.
Thank you, Queen.
Donations.
Oh, she
and if niggas know me, I will never quote Umar. I hate that nigga. However, donations.
Well, yeah, she sent me $20. So matter of fact, I don't know what her Twitter handle is. I could tell you her name. Well, maybe I shouldn't do that, but I don't know what her Twitter handle is. She didn't like say, this is from Twitter, such and such, such and such. But because I was gonna go in there and shout her out on Twitter for doing that, but I don't know, who she is. But I appreciate it.
I like that.
What I'm saying?
That's gonna take us into this week's Shooting the 5.
Hashtag ST5, hashtag shoot the 5 at Wiz Buffy on everything, WizBuffy.com, Wiz Buffy, at Wiz Buffy on Twitter, at Wiz Buffy on Instagram.
All in your Cash App inbox.
All at the bottom of your Cash App inbox.
Top 5 things Dizz did with the $20. As I set it off, number 5, he put $20 on pump 1. Obviously, number 4, to Juice for partial services rendered.
That's a side joke right there.
Absolutely. Number 3, all flavors and species of do-rag, including the alligator one with the face left on it.
Mm-hmm.
Not a picture. The actual face is just hanging off. Number 2.
Joe Exotic type shit, nigga.
Number 2, lambskin rubbers. Cause Dizz a wild nigga.
Shit.
Wow.
Nasty nigga. Nasty nigga, yo.
Wow, on BK.
Spinning on his lips, yo.
God,
Get to the counter to pull out an ID. My name is Lonzo. And number 1, he put $20 on the first minute, some first month for some chicks OnlyFans.
Mm. 1 month.
Brother Broccoli, what you got?
All right. I'm coming up with this on the fly and shit, but probably bought a couple cigars.
Nice.
That may be realistic and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a 5-pack of do-rags and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfucking Ryus, some shorty Yukins and shit.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Ryus, get your mind right.
You know what I'm saying? You might have bought some type of real, like, seafood platter or some type of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Got yourself right.
That nigga put that $20 down Vince's. You's a sorry nigga, yo.
Nah. Fuck Vince's.
I mean, or some motherfucking wave grease or something like that. You feel me? That's nice.
That's
some
what
nice,
you know.
Nigga, now hold up though. Let me say this: if a nigga bought $20 worth of wave grease, he gonna have wave grease for 10 years, nigga.
All the little cans.
Yo, that motherfucker Murray's cans will last you 4 years, nigga.
Absolutely.
Shit.
Is that what you actually use? I'm sorry. The
nah,
sidebar.
It's too heavy. My head too light for that, baby.
All right, hold on.
Damn.
All right, chill out.
That's what for them niggas with that peasy.
Niggas using cold Crisco in their head. Yo.
Right. Yeah. I mean.
Brock, was that? Did you get to your number 1?
That was 4. That was 4, right?
Yeah.
Or was that 5?
I think it was 4.
Shit. What the last one? Yeah, you probably bought some goddamn some Woodford or some shit. You know, big. I mean, not too much of the Woodford.
Yeah, no, that's a personal. That nigga had a back pocket size Woodford for $20. Yeah, 100%. Might be the half.
Bought a half pint of Woodford and shit.
Yeah, but
Sister LK, what did Dizz spend his money on?
A little bit of something similar. Do rags, of course. Some of those good old gas station pills. He put a little $20 on somebody OnlyFans.
Oh.
same list.
He got some cigars, and I think my number 5.
Shallow. You see what niggas thinking you right here?
I see, nigga. My friend.
Niggas say smoking and drinking behind him, yo.
My fifth one is that Chinese food he talked about last week. That real Chinese food.
Yes, sir.
Yo.
Good Chinese food.
Huh. So, Brother Dizz, what did you spend the $20 on?
I actually spent it on some bullet.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Some bullet.
That's all respectable.
Which is actually in my cooler right now, awaiting my opening.
Oh my God. I quit. I quit. I know. Because when we signed up to do these podcasts, I did not ever want to know anybody was preparing for your opening. I quit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas want to do it. Listen, y'all come over and y'all got it. This nigga, wow.
Hold up, though. That's a down payment on your bullet.
It was, yeah. Well, so what it was is I got my homegirl some Mike's Hard or whatever, and she went out and Mike's
Hard,
something peach tea. And then she went out when she went back to the bar. She went out and got the bullet for me, so it kind of made.
Okay.
Even though I guess I still.
You got about $2.
I still was out. You know what I mean?
Now you gotta pay it forward.
Huh? No, I don't do chain letters. They stop with me. You send me a chain, shit. It won't go past me.
You the lock. Yep,
nigga. It's over.
That is amazing. Shout out to Dizz, man. Shout out to homegirl for sending me bread through, man. I guess we get to the discussion at hand. We kind of hinted at it during the good, the bad, the ugly. Another week of what looks like progress, to be honest. I said it last week. A great deal of what's going on feels very different from any other time of protest. There's some things that feel the same. Niggas sharing old articles, niggas is reposting stuff that may or may not be true. But for the vast majority of, or a good amount of the stuff I've seen has been really good. It looks like progress, and like I said last week, progress is not comfortable and it's not pretty. And that's kind of what this week was, man. What were y'all biggest, I guess, takeaways from this week, like with everything that's been going on?
I like the consistency. It's been 11 days, 12 days. I don't think I've ever seen in my lifetime protests go on consistently this long of this size. Like it's still everywhere. It hasn't slowed down. It hasn't slowed down at all. So for me, I think that is a huge indicator of change and people just really being fed up. They ready.
Have you ever seen Occupy Wall Street?
I haven't.
I have.
How
long did that go on for?
That went on for like a couple months for real. Like
it went on for like a year.
They did a whole.
Was that with the anonymous niggas? Was Anonymous down with them niggas?
They were camping out down there for a minute.
Yeah. I mean, I like the fact that there's like some implied violence going on with this shit. But I'm gonna shut up.
I guess for me though, like, you see a lot more white people down with this shit. You see the NFL because so this is when we talk about allies.
That story's amazing, actually.
You know what I'm saying? Like the NFL came out and said some shit. Drew Brees been saying wow.
So, but did you?
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. But that's my point. Like now, these niggas got because like, oh shit, it ain't just these niggas' money; it's their money too. We got to say something.
Now, I don't know if I'm running into Dizz on sports here, but did you see why the whole NFL thing happened? So apparently, a nigga from the social media of the actual NFL got pissed off, right? Like, because their original message was. He didn't like it. And he reached out through DM to, I believe it was Malcolm Jenkins, and was like, yo, what do you think if we do this? And that's how we got, you know what I'm saying? Let's make a video. And he got, that's when like OBJ sent them.
Patrick Mahomes was in there.
Patrick Mahomes,
Jamal
Badger,
Adams, Tyrann Matthew.
Zeke was in there. Actually, they say the
Sean Watson.
They was waiting. They tried to wait because what's his name was supposed to be sending one too. Big Trust.
Oh, Lamar.
Oh,
yeah,
Lamar. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, what I say I like about it is that enough black people can get to a point where we consistently recognize this as a problem. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because after a while, we get the, you know what I'm saying, boogalooing and shit and dancing and shit, and it's like, yeah, that looks good to me.
We get to forgive it too early before any change happens.
Right? Like that looks good to me. That feels good to me. Like. Wait till they start like really passing legislation or putting money towards certain things or defunding certain things or how about somebody be convicted of the actual crime that was committed and shit. I know, it feels good right now, but at the same time, like we need to make sure that those things are seen to the end. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Seen to the end. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel good now. Like I love it. I love seeing like fucking New Zealand, nigga. New Zealand's like, oh yeah, goddamn, man, y'all ain't gonna fuck with black people like that. Oh shit, y'all ain't got no black people. Like white people done killed them niggas. Like, oh no, they done killed them niggas a long time ago. It's probably like one nigga in New Zealand now. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody knows Eddie.
You know what else has come out of this that's kind of wild that you haven't really seen much of before? Maybe it happened, but you haven't seen it. You got all these like, it's almost like pre-race war shit going on out there. Like you got these motherfucking Hispanics and Latins out here chasing niggas away and all this shit.
Oh, yeah. You got Chi-Town niggas.
And in New York, you know what I'm saying? That happened. And then like you got
the Dominicans.
The Dominicans, right. And then you got motherfuckers with these, you know, coming out with these guns and shit. Like I think that kind of makes people on what's called our side kind of go, oh, okay. We got you motherfuckers. So I'm hoping that this drives motherfuckers to, oh yeah, you know, we gotta take, you know, we gotta strap up. You know what I'm saying? And
you know what the thing that I'm sorry, did I break your word?
Go ahead.
Only thing that's going to concern me, that concerns me right now, is the people that are like the quote unquote the alphas of our both sides or whatever. You got super MAGA motherfuckers. We see them like fucking practicing on targets and doing all types of wild shit, rolling and shooting shit. And we see Crips and Bloods and things like that. None of them people show up at all. So it just makes me feel like they know something. I mean, I don't know if they know something or whatever, but it's more to come.
They stay ready though. They always stay ready. Ready.
It's more to come though. It's more to come. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's more to come.
What I've seen that I think is really dope is you have Gen Z calling their parents out. You have a lot of them.
That's dope.
They're calling their parents out on their
racist bitch.
Yep. And I love
shout out to the little little white girl that was talking to her parents, and they were like, "Well, no, I work with them. And I know them." It's like, nah, sweetheart, you know.
The one chick, she did Black Lives Matter in chalk on her driveway, and she called her parents out because her mother was telling her to take it down and all that stuff. And she was like, "My mother's a racist. She's probably gonna smack me." And like, she went in on her mother.
So do y'all ignore the bricks that was planted everywhere?
So shout out to whoever's dropping off the brick power ups at all the protests, right? You know what I mean? Shout out to, you know what I mean? I play a lot of video games. Like, niggas definitely tried to put the Game Shark on niggas, man. Shout out for niggas for ignoring them power ups, knowing that you just supposed to, you looking for either a mushroom or a flower, nigga. I played Mario Brothers my whole life. You break the bricks. I know what's going on, nigga. Mario taught me all about racism. You know what I'm saying? Because Mario and Luigi Mario, which is some wild name stuff I don't even want to get into. But, niggas is really, really putting up the brick power up, and shout out for them being unused.
Shout out to them niggas that was out there like, no, like, y'all not going to come to our hood and fuck out, you know what
burn our shit up.
And burn, like, shout out to homie in D.C. Shout out to...
this nigga said I'm about to clap somebody.
Right.
First he was saying I'm going to slap somebody. And he said, fuck that shit. I'm going to clap one of you niggas.
Shout out to Ike, who formerly of 300 the 300 movement. Shout out to Ike, who was
Carter.
Ike Carter, Isaiah Carter. He
okay.
He was formerly of 300 Men. Him and Munir Bahar started 300 Men movement in Baltimore. But he was out there. Both of them actually were out there like, no, like y'all not gonna come in here and fuck up our city. Like we down here doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not gonna fuck. You know what I mean? Don't grab no bricks. Don't touch that police line. All that shit. So shout out to them niggas.
Yeah. There was a national story saying that like Baltimore was an example of how peaceful protests should look. So while all these news outlets, right, all of these news outlets, both sides, every single time you see a news headline about protest, they talk about rioters and looters. When the vast majority of all of these are peaceful. So all these media outlets are tuning us up. Let's be cognizant of that. Let's pay attention.
Let me say this to you though, yo. Like, you gotta think about all these things in context or whatever, right? You've had people in the house for effectively, was it 2 months or something like that?
Something like that.
So you may have some people
the entire spring.
Pretty much.
Okay. So you may have some people outside. I just want to be outside. You have Antifa. You have MAGA, you have a lot. Everybody is outside right now for all types of different agendas and shit.
Not me.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Without my mask.
I know that's right.
Keep my mask.
Shit, ain't nobody got no mask on, and they arrest some people. I just seen a goddamn a lady in UK and shit, riding a horse and got fucking hit by a pole and shit.
That was funny.
The horses don't even fuck with white supremacy, yo. Telling you, yo. The motherfucker got clothesline, like the horse ran off that shit.
Shout out to black cowboys in Texas.
That's enough. Yeah, that shit happened too. This shit is a fucking. This shit is like What's that game? That's that free game that all the little kids
Fortnite.
Play. This is like Fortnite, yo. This shit is like a global Fortnite, yo.
Niggas just hitting emotes on niggas. Just.
Like global Fortnite, yo. Everybody out here wilding for respect, doing whatever they want to do, yo.
Fighting for supremacy.
Yo, you know what's funny is I feel like the exposure, right? The exposure of who we really are as a country. And when I say we, I mean all us on this side, them on the other side, is really showing a lot of the other countries, you know what I'm saying, in the world of who we really are, and not that like Tinder profile that we've been trying to put out as the greatest country in the world. And like
you said, the Tinder profile.
But that's right. I mean that's effectively really what it is.
Go ahead.
And it's really moving. I feel like it's really attempting to move us toward the good guys that we thought we were 10, 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And I like this exposure. You know what I'm saying? You got to pull the scab off for it to heal, baby. It got to heal something.
People got to pick a side, bro. People got to pick a side, yo.
Facts.
And a lot of shit been working for a lot of people, like even people of color. It's been working for them. But niggas like, nah, bro. That shit ain't working, yo. Like, I don't give a fuck nah. Everybody's paying attention to everybody right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we paying attention to you saying this shit. You could have passed it along before, like Candace Owens or somebody else, like, okay, she said that, and we just gonna be mad for a week or whatever. But now you can't do that because everybody in the fucking house, and we watching you. We paying attention to you. And the little white kids is out here like, they got all, they don't even care about their parents.
Right.
I woke up.
They say "fuck you, mom" and all types of shit. Like they don't give a fuck about their parents.
Well, so remember you said everybody's watching us and they're kind of seeing what we really are. So I think that part of the thing was that motherfuckers, you know, niggas voted Trump in. So I think the world thought that's who we was. Like, oh, y'all want this cracker?
Yeah. Exactly.
Motherfucker in here. And now it's like, no. Oh, okay, we see. Really. This motherfucker really stole this election. Yeah, like, all right, no, they don't fuck with Trump for real. Because the world really don't,
Nigga, when Russia put out a statement like, you guys have, we condemn what y'all do. Russia really hate us.
That was political. That's
we
political.
Only hate them. We only hate them niggas.
That was more the game right there. I don't fuck Russia.
I don't think Russia hates black people.
Yeah,
I think Russia hates the whites, the old white niggas has been their enemy.
I mean, Russia always been trying.
We never been beefing with them niggas. The only real Russian that was, you know what I mean, a beef was Drago, right? Other than
I must break him.
If he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies.
Dang.
But yeah, man,
it's cold.
I remain, I'll say positive, but vigilant. Like, you gotta keep your eyes open. I'm gonna be honest. You're not gonna catch me out at the protest personally because my wheels ain't gonna hold up. But I'm with y'all niggas, man. Donate a couple of $dollars here and there, what I got, man, and at least use the platform we have here to kind of spread the message. We really normally shy away from this kind of content, but I felt like we couldn't this time.
Yeah.
I want to say this, man.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Just real quick, like, it's not just voting, but it's not one thing. You have to vote.
Yep.
You have to do jury duty because these niggas keep getting off. You have to buy black. You have to stop buying with motherfuckers who don't fuck with you.
Make buying black cool. Like, nigga, you know how like niggas make all kind of stuff cool? Make buying black cool and not a chore.
But I just want, everybody thinks it's one thing. It's not one thing. Being part of the political process.
We have to create a system.
Voting. Yes.
Like there is a system that is against us. We have to create a system that tears that
down.
And then
here's another thing. Just buying black is just not because black people got to buy from whites and Asians. We got to make our own supply lines and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
everything.
It got to be, like you said, you got to create a system. And it's not just one thing. It's not just voting. It's campaigning when these motherfuckers that you voted for ain't giving what they say. Then you got to call their office 100 times a day. You got to go outside their house and make their life uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like hold these motherfuckers' feet to the fires. It's not.
You gotta be vigilant, man.
Right. We gotta keep the momentum going for years and years and years to come, man. Real shit.
Yeah, because like at one instance of somebody dying or whatever, and I'm not diminishing in his death or anything like that or whatever, but that's not the only thing that's going on. We have a line of people dying or whatever. It's not just about him. Right. You know what I'm saying? That would show some good faith if you charge these officers correctly and convict them or whatever. But at the same time, we have to do some intake ourselves and make sure that we, you know what I'm saying? Like, make sure that we do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Like get on code together.
Right.
Get on code together.
That's what I will. This is what I'm gonna keep saying. It's a lot of that nigga's a coon. This nigga's a coon.
Fuck all that, man.
And it's a lot of people that I have personally in the past had bad things to say about, like, black people wise. This ain't the time for that at this point. Those old bills will come due, but right now, one band, one sound.
Right, my nigga. Like, you keep seeing these clown ass niggas talking about, oh, black businesses, they be rude. So what? Them Asian motherfuckers be rude too, nigga. You just look past it for some reason with them. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you got a little 16-year-old at the fucking register, they 16. You know what I'm saying? That's what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But fuck that. Support that business, because guess what? Them motherfucking Asian lady gonna follow you around the store, you know what I'm saying, and treat you like shit.
Guess what?
Facts.
You know what the funny thing is, yo? All the shit we saying, it sound like when I see shit on social media, it's like black people are just understanding what race is. It's not simple. It's not complex.
Right.
It's a fucking race. It's a race. So I'm with you. I hand the baton to you. I'm not gonna look at you. I'm not gonna look at this motherfucker like, oh yeah, this thing can't. No, I'm not gonna hand the baton to nobody else but this other motherfucker that looks like me. You're on my team. You get what I'm saying? You're my fucking team.
Right.
Niggas be on some shit like, oh man. Nigga give a nigga one shot and be like, oh man, this nigga ain't shit.
Right.
Like, niggas ain't shit.
Oh, he told me he's gonna have it on Thursday and now it's Tuesday. Nigga, wait. Amazon's getting burnt down and shit. Nigga, like that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, UPS is like, it's not this nigga fault. God damn.
Let that white person give you all this. Like, a white person can get all the way to the edge of the cliff, nigga, and be like, you know what? I said a couple racist things in my tweets, but you know I love white people. You know I love black people.
Yeah, right.
And then still, like, you know what? I'm gonna throw a barbecue for you niggas. I have all the chicken in the world. Let's get some chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Watch. That's how you everything.
A nigga have your order late one time. Oh, it's over. It's over.
Thanks. Fuck Drew Brees.
Yeah. Amen to that.
So that's gonna take us into Dizz on Sports.
Welcome to Dizz on Sports. Welcome to Dizz on Sports, aka Sports in the Buff, aka the Not So Skinny on Sports, a stripped down version of our normal sports segment. Here are the headlines. Drew Brees got fried, nigga. Fried, died, and laid to the side. So this nigga,
Ed Reed, nigga.
Shout out to all them niggas, man. So
shout out to Ed Reed.
Shout out to Michael Thomas, his main weapon, one of the best receivers in the league. Wonder how that's gonna go.
He already forgave him.
Really?
My nigga
forgave him.
Yeah.
Who forgave who? What'd you say? Who
Michael Thomas forgave
Mike Thomas already. Yeah.
Oh man, nigga, don't forget that nigga, man.
Yeah, man, fry that nigga up, man.
There's gonna be a couple weird passes. I don't know how you didn't catch that.
I'm just saying, like, there's
does anybody know the racial makeup of the New Orleans Saints front line?
I think at least 4 out of 5. I'm thinking at least.
I don't know. Like shit.
Rest in peace, Drew Brees.
There's gonna be I can't quite block him. But no. So for those who don't know, I don't know where you've been, but Drew Brees. But see this. Okay, so Drew Brees. They asked him about you know, Black Lives Matter, and he tiptoed around that. And then he starts talking about, and then they asked him about the flag protest. And anybody that protests the flag is da. And it's like, nigga. But here's the thing, yo. We know Drew Brees know that shit ain't about the fucking flag.
But guess what? Guess what? He don't have to say shit. He made it his point to say something about this.
Yes,
that
is
the
so that's how
much
that's how he feels.
That's
how he
feels.
Of course,
Tom Brady do a whole bunch of posing with, you know what I mean, with the MAGA hat and all that other shit, but he don't say nothing.
Nope. He got way better PR.
You feel that way about niggas. They're like, yo.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing. Drew Brees been this way. He been posing with Trump and smiling and shit and all that bullshit, nigga. He been giving
doodle stain on
y'all ever heard of
Tom Brady though? Tom Brady, but Tom Brady don't say shit.
Fuck Drew Brees. So yeah, that's a big story. I'm looking forward to that. NFL starts soon. And the NBA will be starting. So what they're doing is not so the only teams that are playing will be the teams that were in playoff contention before the stoppage. So there are 9 teams from the East and 13 from the West. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to.
Hold up!
Shout out to the Knicks.
Why 9 and 13?
Shout out to my
what the fuck is that?
Because these are the teams that could have
something?
made the playoffs. Like everybody else is eliminated from the playoffs anyway.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So 9 teams from the East, 13 from the West. Looking forward to that. Hope LeBron and them get another ring.
The Laker fans.
Nigga, Ja Morant gonna win the championship, nigga. That shit gonna be weird.
Ja got fresh legs, don't he, yo?
Shoot, Kevin Durant healthy now, right?
Oh shit!
I think
Durant might come back.
I saw something where Silver said that he would allow injured motherfuckers who were supposed to be out for the season come play. So if that's the case,
you have to.
Yeah. Star power,
PG Mo County, nigga.
The Nets might be crazy.
Yo, the last thing I'm gonna say, the #1 high school recruit, I think his name is Mikey Williams. I don't know his last name. It's Mikey something. Was talking about shit. I might go to HBCU. Now I don't know if that happens or not.
Nigga, go.
Well, you know how that go, man. But
I'm just saying, like this shit is going to the world, yo. You know what I'm saying?
If he could start a trend. If these niggas start going to these HBCUs, it's gonna be a problem.
Go, nigga. Go.
You see, slowly but surely, black athletes are learning that they are these leagues.
Listen to the youth.
They got it. It don't matter. It don't matter who the owners is. Which is something we need to fix. But at this point, their talent is the main currency.
Mm-hmm. I just double tapped your face and shit. I thought I could like your
nigga,
face.
don't you ever double
It's because of what you said. Not you.
Don't you ever.
I'm to London. She said something. I was like, nigga, just go. And she said, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I thought I could double tap your face and say I like it.
Stop saying that.
Oh, it doesn't work.
I don't like it. You want it to be one way, but it's the other way. Stop saying that. Nah. But I think the more these players are realizing that they can empower themselves, and that these niggas are never gonna want to stop making the trillions of dollars dang near that they're making. So you know what I mean, as professional sports league, but they need the first currency is your talent, and niggas are starting to see it. They starting to see it.
But so what needs to happen though is the old heads need to get out of the young kids' way.
Mm-hmm.
Let them lead the charge, because they're the ones that's going to make the biggest impact.
The thing is, like a lot of I was going to say this about the protests and all types of things or whatever, but a lot of times, like, kids have a lot more courage than wisdom, you know, and it takes us to kind of like tell them exactly how you need to direct that energy, because we seen in Baltimore riots, like, the motherfuckers was fighting the police with rocks. Like, this was like some guys a strip type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit was wild.
Where'd they get them rocks from?
I don't know, yo.
How do kids get all so many rocks? Where the fuck?
Police ain't want that smoke.
Before they leave the house, they were like, and this one?
Police ain't want that smoke.
Yo, that's wild, yo. They didn't want the smoke, though.
But I'm glad they did that, because guess what? All that shit that's going on right now, You know what I'm saying? Baltimore ain't wild like everywhere else and shit. Like, we got a time that we can like chill out and fucking maybe plan and strategize and shit.
And niggas in town is still the wildest niggas. But when it comes to the get down at this point, the people here are conducting themselves amazingly. I guess the youth in whatever, you know, in some sort of revolution, they're the legs, right? And it's up to like the older heads to be the head. You know what I'm saying? Let's give them direction.
But not taint the view, because a lot of the time the old heads influence, like just like going in and apologizing and not apologizing, but asking for an apology from the Vince dude and all that shit. Like they wouldn't have done that. Like sometimes we need to learn from them, and they can learn from us. It has to be.
No. He already told you who he was. Now he's going to show you what you want to see. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
It's getting late. Why you gotta be here? Anyway.
Shout out to different sports.
Shout out to Broccoli Ambrosia. Shout out to Broccoli Ambrosia, and that's gonna take us into Herbs Day. No H.
Oh, there's no herbs today. I'm talking about herbs.
Oh yeah. Herb. I'm with it. I'm with the smoke. Let's talk about herbs. Niggas wearing them shirts that Jay-Z told y'all to wear with the stripes on them. Let's talk about herbs, man. You know what I mean?
Your president is a herb.
Oh, that herb.
President is a fucking herb.
That's a fact.
The lame ass nigga. No, he ain't official. I can't even, you know, put him into the nigga category. And
shit. No, he's a nigga. Listen.
Yeah, like you know, we can categorize him as
nigga you know president. I kept telling y'all.
What I also say is that like I want to like encourage a lot of people right now to like not let this dominate your timeline, not because your timeline is kind of like your life or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like we think social media is just like on some it's just social media. This is my life. No, we spend a lot of time on social media. So if you open your phone up all the time and you see black people being dominated and fucked up all the goddamn time, you know, take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to look at the positive things in this situation or whatever. I don't have any herb for you right now because a lot of those things ain't gonna cure that right now. We just all looking at the same shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you gotta unplug eventually. And I tell like when I see friends and family. And I'm talking about really close friends and family, and I see them, and you start to see it beating them in the head.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta chill out, yo. Watch some go watch some comical cat videos.
Nigga, I watched like yesterday. I was in my house all day watching Corey Holcomb and Tony Robbins. I just want to laugh. I just want to fucking laugh. I don't want to see none of this bullshit. I know what's happening, but I just don't want to fucking, you know, like I don't want to feel like that all day. You know what I mean? So yeah. So that's been Herbs Day. Like I ain't got no particular herb for y'all. You know what I mean? But I just want to encourage y'all to, you know what I'm saying, like keep yourself up, keep your spirits up. You know.
Yo, before we get out of here, I want to know where the Rona went.
Nigga, it ain't go nowhere.
Racism killed it, nigga. Racism said,
It just ain't
racism ain't strong.
It's just more news out there. That's all. But the Rona is out there, nigga.
Hey, nigga.
Florida has the highest daily case rate ever.
I know two people that I know personally right now got it right now. So your prayers up for.
Shout out to JS1.
JS1.
Yo,
JS1 got the Rona?
Yeah.
Got COVID? No, he got COVID, nigga. Like, yeah. So, it's my homegirl Jasmine. He looks like he at home.
Yeah, but, it's been over a week since he said he had it. He looking like
and my homegirl Jasmine is in the hospital right now.
Wow.
Wow, so, shout out to her.
Yeah,
man. Prayers up. I was on I was at a Zoom party, karaoke party last night, and it was a couples thing, and one of the couples said they gave it to each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And they were recovering.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
You're gonna run this shit out. You feel me?
Oh,
Can't do
God.
nothing else.
You gonna get this Rona?
Nigga, he definitely gonna sink her battleship eventually. Niggas, that's the new shoot the club up. Is she's sinking her battleship, man.
E7.
Yo.
My
got
Why
it.
you wipe your nose like that, yo? Why you still wiping your nose, nigga?
Because my fucking nose itches, nigga. I got allergies, nigga. If I'd have took a pill, I wouldn't have been able to do the show.
You got baggies, nigga. What you talking about?
Wow.
No,
I didn't know we were going to descend.
Adrian Broner.
Hold on.
I did not know that we were going to descend into that. However, I am IlFam79 on your social media choice, aka Non-Anderson of Podcasting, aka Quentin Quarantino, man, aka Pod Shin Pod, God's favorite podcast, the Potty Pipe from Hitter Podcast, Chew Bubblegum. And I'm fresh out of Dentine Ice. And my tag team partner.
Where'sBuffy.com, 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 at Where's Buffy on everything. Where's Buffy on Twitter, Where's Buffy on Instagram, Where's Buffy Podcast, topic discussion group on Facebook. I am Fatboy_Dizz on everything. Dizzy from Be More. Dizz days, you all know the most finger waviest is not the journalist, the penis. Johnny Cochran, if the glove don't fit, I will not hit. I'm not a normal nigga. I smoke cigars, I use rubbers, and I will not take an allergy pill before the show because I don't want to be high. And to my left.
What's up, everybody? It is the most diabolical and meanest screenwriting genius. It is Lady London, aka London, aka LK, aka no AKA Bay.
Elbow deep, nigga. You know who you are.
Vince Carter. Vince
Arm in the rim. half man, half amazing.
Into the Cattle Corner section.
Cattle Corner, us, Broadly Balboa. I'm not gonna believe y'all with the AKAs. I'm gonna actually do what she said she was gonna do and protest AKAs and shit. Anyway, Broadly _Balboa and shout out, you know what I'm saying, Young Mav Day, man, you feel me?
Whoop.
You know what I mean? And,
shout out to T-Mav, happy birthday.
Yeah, like he been a responsible husband and shit. You know what I mean? Like responsible husbands out here. You know what I mean?
Shout out to black husbands. Shout out to black men.
Do that shit.
I love y'all.
Cash App a black man, $20.
Do that AKA. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Cash App a black man some lunch money.
Huh.
You feel me?
Yo. Hey man, before we get out of here, I'm gonna run back one thing. Everybody ain't gonna protest like you protest. They not gonna disagree how you disagree. If y'all niggas on the same side, keep niggas on the same side. Division is their favorite weapon. My nigga, one band, one sound. AB, take us out.
The gang, if I don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you.
Well, I think it's their choice, isn't it?
Man, gang, you know what that mean? Gang, take the L out of lover. It's over, brother.